morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
It's a lovely sunny morning out there right now. The rain has stopped. I know. Shock horror. It's going to be a bit of a mixed day in that it's going to be lovely and cloudy and a lovely and sunny spells in places, but there will be some heavy showers in parts of the county later on today. I think it's this evening is when we get the best of it from like 5 or 6 on. It'll be nice. Temperatures though today around 19 or 20, and for the week I just said to Elaine, 26 degrees in parts of Kerry on Thursday.
Wow, okay.
So it's going to be a very warm week, but a very wet week, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I just picked up my phone there just to get something, and it says 2 missed alarms this morning. How do you miss an alarm on your phone?
Yeah, it should just keep going, shouldn't
it? Hence my sleepy head this morning. So we have a busy show between now and 9 on Radio Kerry. Loads to do. Who's for Breakfast in association with Moriarty's in Farn 4 is going to be worth €130. We'll play that a little bit later on this morning. Some of the big stories in the papers today. Irish Independent, Fianna Fáil TD suing driver over crash that left her with 6-centimetre scar on her forehead. So this is following on from Swingate. This is a story about Fianna Fáil frontbench member Niamh Smith suing another motorist over the crash which wrote off her car 6 years ago. Irish Independent also in the front page there, tributes have been paid to a Fianna Fáil councillor and father of 5 who was killed yesterday at the Donegal International Rally. Very, very sad story. 41-year-old Manus Kelly died, an experienced driver who was defending his title and involved in a devastating crash there in Donegal yesterday.
The Irish Examiner has pictures of Ironman on the front page, which was happening in East Cork and Youghal over the weekend. It looks as if it was just pissing rain for the whole thing, which it was. Fur farming is to be banned in Ireland. There's another main story there. It's going to be banned, according to the Irish Examiner, and the Agricultural Minister, Michael Crees, to bring in a proposal to the government this week to phase out fur farms. That's on the front page. And special needs allocations misuse. The Department of Education has received 79 reports of possible misuse of special education teaching resources, with half still under review. That's also in the Examiner this morning.
Irish Times front page. Russia suspected of spreading fake news about Northern Ireland is a headline in the Examiner. Or in the Irish Times, very strange one. A Russian intelligence operation whose online posts were recently taken down by Facebook is suspected of spreading fake news about Northern Ireland, this investigation has found. Now, it's false information about the real IRA and interactions between Arlene Foster and Michel Barnier. It's a really bizarre story, isn't it?
Completely bizarre, yeah.
And another story in the Irish Times from Kilkenny Hospital, from St Luke's Hospital in Kilkenny. A gynaecologist performed exploratory work on a number of women without getting their consent. It's very, very troubling story as well in the front page of the Times today.
The Irish Daily Mail has a couple of gems this morning. First of all, if you buy the paper today, free inside is a life-saving pull-out to help you in any medical emergency, and you'll get a free first aid kit for every reader. So there's an ad there for the Daily Mail this morning. And then, a couple of brilliant stories. A survey shows that 13% received a 4-figure sum for their first Holy Communion. The children who get €1,000 for their communion is on the front page of the Irish Daily Mail. And then there's a picture of Prince William and Prince Harry, and it says, could Harry and William be flying in for an Irish wedding?
That your wedding? Is that you now?
Not my wedding. I wouldn't invite them to my
They'll
wedding.
be your friends.
So they're on the
your
front
sort.
page. Not at all. Far from a girl. They're on the front page of the Irish Daily Mail this morning. So.
Some of the top trends, well, Kerry and Cork are still trending after Saturday night's Munster final, which Kerry won, by the way. So lots more on that on Terrace Talk tonight between 6 and 8 with Tim here on Radio Kerry. But people still talking about Saturday night's game. You gave us a bit of a scare there, Andy.
I think it's just because of how poor Kerry were.
Yeah, and I think the fact that it was such a topsy-turvy game that we went ahead by so much, and then Cork came right back into it. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was just.
It was certainly entertaining, though.
It was a masterclass in two terrible full back lines. That's what it was. Yeah,
but I enjoyed watching it. That it was entertaining.
Of all the provincial finals on the weekend, it was definitely the better of the three.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the others. I heard reports and I saw that Meath scored 4 points in the Leinster final.
Meath and Dublin was just.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
Terrible game.
A lot of people are talking about all of the GA action, but particularly about Kerry and Cork online this morning.
Cameroon are trending this morning. So England beat them in last night's World Cup game in the FIFA Women's World Cup, but Cameroon seemed for a few minutes to refuse to play because it was a VAR decision as what went against them.
Okay.
And it's all shot on the big screen as well. And the players are standing looking at it going, VAR is wrong.
Yeah, okay.
So there was a lot of controversy over that last night. Yeah. And Lana Del Rey is trending because she played in Malahide Castle last night. So by all accounts was very good and did a couple of brilliant covers last night. By the way, did you see who the Coronas parachuted in to fill in for Sigrid?
I'm sorry. No, I didn't, but I don't know how disappointed I would have been because I would have gone to see the Coronas. Yeah, great, but more Sigrid.
Yeah. Well,
And she, was it sick?
yeah, so she's sick. She was
Yeah.
told by a doctor, look, you cannot perform. You're sick, right? So
Oh, I love her.
lastminute.com, they get Hudson Taylor and Gavin James. So you go along to Irish Independent Park and you get Hudson Taylor, Gavin James, and you get the Coronas.
Like, if, Hudson Taylor Gavin James, excellent, but not if I went along to see Sigrid.
I'd have been delighted anyway. So
Would you?
anybody,
I just love Sigrid. I just think she's class. I think a lot of people, I know people who went to see her,
Right,
not
okay.
the Coronas.
Yeah, well, that's. I would have been delighted anyway. Gavin James as well. I know freebie for Gavin James. Well, you'd have paid for your ticket.
They're both excellent. Yeah, I know what you mean. They're very good replacements, but
Yeah.
they're just nothing like Sigrid.
Yeah, the only thing I'd say is that the support acts aren't on very long because I was there Thursday night and they're only on for 40 minutes.
Yeah, so was just about to ask you, how was it? How was
Great,
George
yeah,
Ezra?
George, excellent, really, really good. Yeah,
Good, great reviews of it actually.
His live band are just phenomenal. So,
Cool.
And there's a couple of. Am I allowed? I'm probably not allowed to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Yeah.
He had a saxophone player and a trumpet player, and they were both very cosmetically pleasing on the eye.
Oh, cool. You're not allowed to.
Fine birds. They were fine birds.
It was a really good gig.
Really, yeah, good.
Cool,
Fairness,
excellent,
He's excellent
yeah.
live, in fairness, yeah.
Really good.
What was really great is that he told the story about every song. So he kind of said, like, this is what happened, and this is how he wrote this, and this is why this wasn't this, so. Anyway.
Sometimes that's a bit of a danger area for me. I hate when they talk too much. I like when they talk a bit, but I've been to a few gigs and you're just like, oh, Jesus,
Shut up and sing the
I'm not
songs.
paying to hear you chat. Like I do like the chat, like the interaction, as long as it doesn't go on all.
Yeah,
like
well, he didn't
5
anyway,
minutes
in
between
fairness.
each song or anything.
It was never that long, in fairness, so no, it was good.
We hope you guys all had a great weekend as well. You can let us know what you got up to here. You can text or WhatsApp the show, which gets underway very, very short here on Radio Kerry as well.
Really busy one coming up. We've got loads of competitions happening over the course of the next few weeks, which start today, so details are coming up on the show this morning. So enjoy your day. We're going to go live and have a good one.
Talk to you soon, guys.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.